a couple of years ago, I was at I visited Sesame Street. I was interviewing with Joey Mazzarino that day, and I just kind of spent the whole day, on set and kind of watching and observing and all these different things. And we were eating lunch in the green room, and I was sitting next to Pam, and Alyssa Honeycutt was there that day, and some other folks. But you were talking with David Redman about how the puppets kind of can wear out over time, and you got to kind of break them in like a glove. And he was saying how he had just shot the Furchester Hotel show, and how much like he enjoyed being able to like break in a new Cookie Monster on that, and he had already kind of like gotten from the out of the box blue color, and he kind of faded a little bit. And you mentioned that when the new Fozzies came in from Puppet Heap back for the Muppet movies that you guys did, you having your children kind of break them in for you a little bit. Can you talk about that? And not only like that specifically, but like what that meant to you in terms of like, making sure like Fozzie's not clean. He's got to be a little muggy and stuff, like how that kind of helps inform the character for you, for Fozzie or any of the other characters.
That's a wonderful topic. I don't know why, Adam, you didn't want him to ask.
Oh,
that.
No. It wasn't that he didn't. I was nervous. I was so nervous. I was like, is it going to feel like I was like stalking, or like, that it's like, this weird thing that came up at lunch that, from 5 years ago. So it was just me and him going back and forth.
And I'm all in on that too. I'm pretty rough on my puppets. I like them being broken in like that too.
Well,
they're tools.
Here's the deal with Fozzie. They couldn't source the same material that he'd been made out of for, since the beginning. It just wasn't being made anymore. So it took, I don't know, months and months, perhaps over a year, to find something that they could treat and dye and, come close to approximating his fur. And it's different. It's not, when I first saw it, I was like, this is not the same stuff. And it's and for me, the thing I reacted to probably the most was, I put them on and I went, oh, this is heavier.
Oh yeah.
And it's, it's just probably ounces, but I could tell, but it also, I felt like it looked a little plushy. Like this is something you'd find on a store-bought toy. And part of it was just being new, and part of it was being this new material. So before we started shooting, I was like, I've got to treat this fur and get it, kind of knotted up and a little more texturized before we shoot. And so I was a brand new dad, and so I had a young drooler. I just gave Fozzie to, and she just drooled all over it and got her slimy hands on Fozzie, and I just let her go to town on it. And maybe it helped a little bit to make him look better, but it certainly, with a lot of my daughter's love that I could feel when I put him on, when I had to leave her during the days.
That's amazing.
Go to work.
That's amazing. Like I said, I do the same thing too, but I do it with Cameron. He's an old drooler, and I just have him gob up my puppets to make them look a little more earthy and real. That's amazing.
The glues are tasty. What can I say?